This is your 6 minutes to financial clarity, and today let's talk about budgeting and debt elimination, the art of taking charge of your money. It's real obvious on why this is so important, because you need to plan for yourself, and you need to plan for those who rely upon your decision-making processes to ensure that debt and the anxiety and fear that comes from it doesn't affect those great relationships. When will your financial journey begin? Goals and dreams require time and money to achieve. There are many aspects to developing a solid financial plan. We all know that procrastination gets us going nowhere real fast. You must take control of your money and make it work for you. And that process can be intense and it can be confusing. So where do you begin? Let's expose a few blunders of improper planning having to do with getting a budget under control and eliminating debt. The well-known radio and TV personality and author Dave Ramsey said this: "When people stop caring who got thrown off the island on a reality game show and instead develop an intentional game plan on the issue of money, they'll start to make some good decisions." Because the real components of a sound financial plan that is well-intentioned, according to what Dave Ramsey's talking about here, entails cash flow analysis, debt management, emergency funds, proper protection, which is ensuring your house, your life, your health, and importantly, your retirement. Yeah, you can take measures to make sure you ensure that you don't lose money that you can't afford to lose for your retirement. Another component is the long-term asset accumulation that you have to do in preparation for your retirement, which is taking advantage of the long-term retirement program that you have from your employer where they're matching money based on what you're putting in so that you'll get to your desired retirement lifestyle. And let's not forget about estate planning, where you have made the money in your life and you want to make sure that you're blessing those who you intend to bless in the way you want to bless them and not let the government make that decision. Though many of us may have some of these components already, it's very important to put all the pieces together in one well-intentioned investment strategy. It's important to remember that fiscal fitness is not equal to fiscal perfection. Being fiscally fit is following a set of behaviors that will lead you to financial independence and a desired goal that you've set out for yourself down the road. Adjust the way you think and talk to yourself about determining your financial place in life. And always remember, your intention to be financially secure will never happen until you decide to be financially secure. There are some common consumer challenges that need to be addressed in putting together a really strong financial plan. Are, of course, staggering debt. Consumer debt has more than doubled over the last 10 years, and it continues to increase at 6% per year. Unfortunately, we have poor savings habits in this country. Americans tend to save less even as they earn more. In fact, in 2011, personal savings was actually negative. And this is the first negative savings period that we've had over the last 4 to 5 years in this country since the Great Depression of the 1930s. I hate to remind you the cost of college. The average cost to attend a 4-year private school in 2012 increased 5.7% and is now more than $35,000 a year. Even public school increased even more dramatically. It was up to $15,000 per year, which was a 7% increase over last year. So in proper cash flow management, create a budget. Take an x-ray of your financial situation and force yourself to look at it. If you receive a sizable tax refund, consider having your tax preparer adjust your W-2 withholding allowances so that you bring home more money rather than waiting to get a refund check the following year. Consider canceling your PMI or private mortgage insurance on your house if your loan-to-equity ratios are now better than 80%. This can be a big savings. Consider refinancing your non-deductible debt into deductible debt. Take those high-interest credit cards and auto loans, and if you have the budget and you have the equity in your property with the low interest rate environment we have now, refinance your home if your budget allows it and pay down the high interest rate debt. In order to save some taxes, consider Adding to, if you're not already doing, a qualified plan with your employer. A few tips on debt management. Take advantage of those zero and low interest rate transfers for your credit card companies. Use a debt elimination strategy. Pay as much extra as you can toward those high interest rate balances. Once the debt's gone, get the scissors out and cut those things up and don't use them again. There's a basic formula that you need to follow, and people make a blunder of not doing so. It looks like this. Out of the 100% of your money, take 10% of it, pay yourself first. Put the money into savings. Put the money into emergency account. Put it into your long-term retirement program at work where your employer is matching some of it. Take 20% of it and pay down whatever debt you have. You should have 70% left to live on it. You've got to stay within this parameter. And don't make the mistake when you're doing your tax planning of getting a large tax refund each year, but you're getting it 16 months after the time that you filed your return. You're not getting any interest in the IRS or the state. It's not a gift or a bonus. Plain and simple, you're overpaying your taxes, and you need the help of a tax preparer to make sure you withhold properly so you can take care of your bills now. And one last critical observation. Don't even think about an investment that entails risk and or tying up your money unless you have at least 3 to 6 months emergency cash put away in the bank. We hope you enjoyed this 6 minutes to financial clarity, and we hope you look forward to our next time together. Well, thanks for watching the video. I hope you learned something from it. If you'd like to learn more about the Safe Money System process, please look at the 2 videos called Introduction and Safe Money System Process. Also, in the section down below in description, I'd like to give you a free copy of my book, The Safe Money System. You can download it there by clicking on the link. It's my gift to you. I hope it's a blessing to you. Thanks for joining us here on YouTube.